Hello everybody and welcome to another Nightwish reaction on Peace Beats with Dan Blackwell. If you enjoy my reaction videos, do hit the subscribe button. There's a lot more Nightwish to come. Now today I'm getting into a performance of the song Sleeping Sun live. I've never heard this one, and I think this one we have, is it Taya? Is that how you pronounce her name? Taya? Who I don't think I've ever heard. So I really want to cover the full spectrum of Nightwish. I've only heard Flora as the vocalist, so I think it'll be really interesting to kind of go to a different era and check that out and see what my thoughts are there. So let's just jump straight in and see what's going on. I think we're about to drop into it. What is interesting with Nightwish sometimes is they can kind of, sometimes if you were to listen to a section, you might think it's some kind of like early 90s dream pop going on. Something, I don't know, more kind of mainstream but of another time, and like kind of sort of like a theme song to a fantasy film or something like that. It's got this sort of never-ending story kind of quality to it, just a little bit, and then it drops in and it's like sort of this like heavy metal quality, and I really like that because it can kind of lull you into a false sense of security, and you think you know what you're listening to, but you don't, you know, and it's interesting, and I think that's achieved partly by the synths and sounds that are used, but then also this style of like light operatic vocal. It's interesting. Nightwish, they've just got so many elements that you can't really compare to any other band, really. They're one of those bands that's very much their own sound, and that's always my favorite kind of band. Like artists like System of a Down, you know, what genre are they? They're System of a Down. There's no one that sounds like them. Or in a different genre, think of The Prodigy. There's no artist like The Prodigy. Like, what genre are they? Are they drum and bass? They're The Prodigy. And I feel with Nightwish, it's like, is it symphonic metal? It's Nightwish, you know, that they are a genre, and I think that's what makes them so special. Let's see what we drop into here. I feel like we've got the drums and guitar are going to kick in hard, I reckon.
At the end of time, losing faith makes a cry. I wish for this nighttime to last for a lifetime. The darkness surrounding, your soul of sleep.
love the lyrics to this. How I wish to go down with the sun. It's really beautiful. It's really, really beautiful, this song, isn't it? I love the melody, and I was kind of predicting a kind of thing going on, and it hasn't happened. It's a ballad throughout, and I really like that. It's cool to have that kind of dynamic, isn't it, between songs? I think this is the most, not including orchestral sections, this is the most mellow Nightwish I've ever heard. And it's nice. It's another side to the band that I haven't heard before. Could you let me know in the comments when this is? I get the impression this is quite an old show. And I think that her voice is really, really beautiful. It really soars. And I think it all just comes together very, very nicely, doesn't it? I like this kind of slow tempo metal sound they've got going on, because they've still got the distortion, they've still got the deep, like, sort of crunchy kind of bass sound, but it's this kind of slow rolling pace. This has really caught me off guard, this song. It's kind of, I think I came into this with a bit of an expectation in my head of what it was going to be like, and it hasn't been that at all. Which is a really, really cool thing. I never really do any research or anything before I get into a reaction video. I always just kind of go for something and then take it as it comes, you know? And I always find Nightwish a surprise every single time. It's always, I kind of cue myself up to expect something, and it's never that. So I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm just gonna go in with zero trying to think I know what's gonna happen, because I never ever do. That was a really beautiful piece of music. Really beautiful. And very different to the Nightwish I've heard so far. I think since, as I say, I've only heard kind of Nightwish with Floor, so it's cool to get a different kind of sound, different feel. And they are, even though they are both sort of operatic rock vocalists, there is a different feel. They're both different. I'm not going to compare them, competitively or anything like that, but it's just different, you know. So really cool to kind of see a different side, another kind of Nightwish song, kind of expand my understanding of Nightwish. And I think that's what, for me, that's kind of what it's all about with this journey. I mean, I'm very inspired by the composition, particularly of the orchestral side of Nightwish. Really, really inspires me to write music and just kind of what can be done with orchestral music. They've really pushed the envelope and I don't know, taking it to new places. And for me, this journey with Nightwish, I just more and more I want to further understand the band, their history, who each of them as individuals are, and what the kind of messages behind the songs are. Because there's always quite a heavy weight to the lyrical content, which I very, very much appreciate. I didn't really fully catch it all in this. I was a little bit caught up in just the flow of the music and kind of lulled a little bit. I found it quite soothing. You know, it took me out of my analytical mind somewhat, which isn't always a bad thing. But yeah, let me know in the comments what era of Nightwish, what kind of music should I get into next? I know there's a whole ocean of it, so where should we go swim? Do let me know, and hit subscribe if you want to follow me on my journey with Nightwish. And if you would like to join my Patreon, I have all of my videos on there, even ones that have been removed from YouTube because of copyright and all that kind of stuff. It's all on Patreon, and the cheapest tier is $1 that gives you access to all of those videos ad-free. So I would love to see you in there. And if you'd like to make a request and show some support, I also have a Buy Me a Coffee. I'll put links to both of those in the comments. And yeah, greatly appreciate that, and look forward to continuing this journey with all of you. As always, everybody, take care. Peace and love.